This is a story called The Little Monsters, chapter 172. Hang on a minute. Chapter 172. The Kids Save a Dolphin in Scarborough Sea. It's a Saturday and the kids are on their way to Scarborough with their parents. On their way there, Elsie asked her mummy, "Mummy, when we get to Scarborough, will we be able to swim with dolphins?" "No, I don't think so, darling. I think you can only do that in Disney World in Florida." "We can go to the Sea Life Centre though if you want to," answered Elsie's mummy. "I'd like that, mummy," said Elsie. A couple of hours later they arrived in Scarborough. The first thing they did was check into the hotel that they were staying in for the week. Once they'd all unpacked, they all had some lunch in the hotel dining room. After lunch, the kids all went out to look around whilst their parents decided to stay at the hotel and sunbathe by the pool. As they were looking round, little Emily, who was out with them for the first time ever, due to her never wanting to go with them before, said, "Stumpy, there's the park there. Please can we go and play for a bit?" "Yeah, of course you can, Emily," said Stumpy. The little kids played for a couple of hours and then Bumpy said, "Come on guys, let's go and check out that swimming pool over there." They all left the park and made their way to the swimming baths. When they got there, they looked through the window and there was some huge water slides and some small ones for the little kids. "Kicker, please can we go in for a bit?" "No, Ellie, we haven't got our swimming stuff with us. Besides, it's almost tea time. We have to get back to the hotel if we want to eat," answered Kicker. "Yeah, the quicker we get there, the quicker we eat, because I'm starving. So let's go, guys," said Stumpy. They all looked at each other and then at Stumpy, and all together they said, "You're always starving, Stumpy." They all laughed and then Grumpy said, "I'm starving too. Come on, let's get back to the hotel." They all went back to the hotel and had their tea. Once they'd all finished eating, they all went to the local skate park for a while. Then they all went back to the hotel and everyone went to the family club. The next day everyone went to the beach. When they got there, the big kids went swimming in the sea, but the little ones were only allowed to go paddling. Then when it got to lunchtime, the kids went back to their parents and Stumpy said to his mum, "Mum, is it okay if I go and get some lunch? I'm hungry." Everyone, including the adults, looked at each other and then at Stumpy, and all together they said, "You're always hungry, Stumpy." They all laughed and then they all went for some fish and chips. They all ate their lunch on the beach. Afterwards, the kids went to the swimming baths for a few hours. Their parents decided to stay on the beach. In the evening, the big kids went to the arcades and the little kids went to the club with their parents. The big kids stayed in the arcades until they closed at 9 p.m. and then they went to their parents in the club. The next day it was raining and thundering and lightning, so they all spent the day in the hotel as there was activities and entertainment on. The rain and the storm were still going on the next day, so everyone stayed at the hotel except for the kids as they all went swimming. The next day the rain had dried up and the storm was over with, so everyone went to the beach. However, not long after they got there, Bumpy heard a noise and she said to the others, "Hey guys, what's that noise? It sounds like an animal in distress." "Yeah, I can can hear it too. It sounds like it's over there, said Grumpy. They all went over to where the noise was coming from, and when they got there, Creeper said, "Oh my God, it's a baby dolphin. We have to try and save it. We can't leave it because it will die on dry land." Then Stumpy said, "That noise in the distance sounds like its mum crying out to it. Come on, let's try and get it back in the sea and reunited with its mum." The kids tried as hard as they could to move the baby dolphin, but it was just too heavy. The poor thing was terrified and it was flapping about like crazy. The kids tried everything, but the dolphin wouldn't move. Then an old man said, "Guys, I'll ring the Marine Rescue Centre and get them to come out. In the meantime, keep putting water on the dolphin to keep it wet." The old man rang the Marine Rescue Centre, but there was no one available to help as they were all out dealing with other emergencies. The old man knew that if the dolphin wasn't back in the sea soon, it wouldn't survive. However, just as the man was trying to figure out what to do, his 14-year-old grandson and his friends came past, and his grandson said, "Grandad, what's the matter?" "There's a gang of kids on the beach trying to rescue a baby dolphin, but they can't move it and it's going to die if it's not back in the water soon. The Marine Rescue can't get here for a couple of hours and the poor thing won't last that long," said the old man. "Right, leave it with us, Grandad. We'll help. Come on, guys, let's go and help get this baby in the sea before it's too late," said the old man's grandson, Carl. The lads and lasses ran as fast as they could down the beach to help the gang. When they got there, the poor little dolphin was very distressed and getting weaker by the minute. By this time, an audience had formed and someone had alerted the newspapers and the news channels. Between them, the kids managed to get the baby dolphin back in the sea and reunited with its mum where it belonged. Once the baby dolphin was back in the sea, it was fine and the kids could see it playing. That night, their story was all over the news and the newspapers. Over the last couple of days of their holiday, the gang hung around with Carl and his friends. When it was time for the gang to go home, they all promised to keep in touch with each other. The kids had an amazing holiday, and before they left, they managed to see the baby dolphin one more time. End of chapter 172. Remember guys, if you're watching on YouTube, please feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, please feel free to like, share, comment and to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. If you're watching on Instagram, please feel free to like, share, comment and to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, peeps. Love yous. Bye.